News with Bucho. Our news is newsier than the newsiest news.
Hi everybody, it's your old mate Bucho here. I thought I'd take the opportunity this episode to give our international audience the opportunity to experience a little of the amazingly high-quality radio that we have the opportunity to listen to out here in the middle of the South Pacific Ocean. So here now is an interview by Radio New Zealand's own Kim Hill with the esteemed astronomical physicist Professor Robert Kirshner upon the occasion of a recent visit he took to our country. So sit back, put your feet up, put your hands down your pants, and tune your brains into a pleasant and informative piece of radio from the other side of the world.
In 1998, an extraordinary discovery was announced. The universe is expanding at an accelerating rate. This does seem counterintuitive, but it's now a standard assumption in cosmological circles. Professor Robert Kirshner of Harvard University made the surprising finding. He's one of the world's leading astronomers. He's the 2009 Royal Society of New Zealand Distinguished Speaker, and he's with me now in our Auckland studio. Hello, Professor Kirshner, how are you?
Why, I'm as horny as a quadriplegic badger covered in honey and stinging nettles, thanks, Kim. It's great to be with you today.
You know, we've long known that the other galaxies are moving away from our own Milky Way galaxy. But now you think you know that they're moving away faster and faster and faster and faster. How do you think you know that?
Now, I have superpowers, Kim. When the universe is accelerating, I feel my balls tingle. And let me tell you, Kim, they're always tingling. Not only that, but I have a backup system in which my nipples glow neon brown whenever the universe is not accelerating. And let me tell you, Kim, my nipples glow all the colors of the rainbow, but never brown.
So you examine what, the light spectrum?
No, I just look at my nipples with my eyes.
You have to pause there because I cannot for the life of me figure this one out.
Well, just look here, see? Nipples.
But how come the ones further away are receding faster?
It's because of neutrinos, quarks, and neutrinos. You see, neutrinos like to fuck quarks in the ass, but quarks don't like that. They prefer a nice fucking in the vagina. So they try to get away from the neutrinos. And not only that, but I had a dream last night about Megan Fox and Eliza Dushku giggling and squealing while having a pillow fight on a trampoline while I sprayed them with ice-cold water.
Oh, thank you for that trampoline explanation. That makes it much better. Here's another thing then. If we're not at the centre of the universe, which obviously there's no reason why we should be, and if what we can see implies that the universe was formed 14 billion years ago, then there's more somewhere. In other words, if we were able to transport ourselves 14 billion light years away to the furthest star we can imagine seeing, what would we see from there?
It sounded like you said transport just then, Kim. But I digress. What we'd see from there would be all the stars in the universe, and I mean all of them. And remember, there are more than 500 stars out there, a lot of stars. And we'd see every single one of them spinning anti-clockwise around the Earth. And Megan Fox and Eliza Dushku would be bouncing in slow motion, in the kind of slow motion we can get now with very high frame rate HD cameras. And their skimpy T-shirts would be wet and they'd have no bras on.
Which sort of comes back to trampoline, does it?
Oh, yeah. It always comes back to the trampoline. But also, you have to remember, it's a trampoline in 12 dimensions, and Megan Fox is all wet.
Which is a relief. It's very nice to talk to you, Professor Robert Kirshner.